Good afternoon. Welcome to a new week. I am talking to you as I'm cooking dinner. I'll show you kind of what's in the making. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, this is what I get for trying to do a live video and cook at the same time, right? I am really just not that talented. Anyways, let's talk about healthy foods that might be sabotaging your efforts. I know that this happened to me quite a bit when I was first kind of healing my gut and kind of testing out the kinds of things that were going to bother my gut. So one of the things, and let me qualify this by saying that it actually doesn't bother me anymore, but I needed to go through some gut healing for my gut to be able to go, oh, that's not a food that we should create an inflammatory response for. So my body was a little confused and it was getting some confused signals and I had to take care of that. So one of the foods that I had no idea that was actually not good for me at that point was Greek yogurt. And I loved Greek yogurt and things. I made my overnight oats with like Greek yogurt and frozen fruit and oats, and I'd stir them up and let that all just kind of meld together overnight. And so I eliminated dairy for a little bit, and when I brought it back in, the first thing I had were the overnight oats. And oh boy, I'm not even sure I finished eating before I had to go to the bathroom, but that was my response. So what I learned, so I didn't have it for a while again, and then I've gone through several periods of gut healing, and that has allowed me to not be as sensitive to some dairy. I'm not sensitive to all dairy, but if I have a lot, it's going to bother me. So we kind of learn about those things when we heal our gut and we test out the different foods. Vegetables, some beans, or some pepper, something might be bothering you and you might not even be aware of it. So those are the kinds of things that we look at. I do want to, in case you haven't seen it, I do want to let you know that tomorrow night is my live web class. And on the live web class, we talk about basically all of the things that you're doing, why they aren't working. Let's look at the why, because I think it's important to know that. And we also look at what I did and what my clients do to actually lose the weight when nothing else worked. What did I actually do to get that scale moving? So that's tomorrow night's web class. And I will put the link to sign up in the caption for this video. So I do hope to see you there. I absolutely love presenting that web class, and I've polished it up a little bit for this presentation, so you get an all new version. Anyways, I hope to see you there. Let me know if there are any foods that right now you suspect, you aren't sure, but you suspect that you might be having a sensitivity to. Just drop that in the comments. All right, hope to see you tomorrow night.